and one remembers one's innocence. Summer passes, and one remembers one's exuberance. Autumn passes, and one remembers one's reverence. Winter passes, and one remembers one's perseverance. Yoko Ono, Season of Glass. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. Do not pray for tasks equal to your powers. Pray for power equal to your tasks. Philip Brooks. When that thought was planted on that Thanksgiving night, with the idea to go to Rome for 3 months to write a book, well, I had no idea why, how, when, or about what I would write, or how I could afford such an adventure. But I took that intense desire, that burst of enthusiasm, and I believed that if the universe could plant that seed, somehow the rest would come. One fact was, I had no idea what my book would be about, nor did I know how all of this would manifest itself. I knew I loved writing travel stories and had done that for a while on many trips. But I wondered if this was what I am to do, write travel stories about Italy or historic stories on Rome. When a desire, impulse, or thought comes into your mind, listen. The rest will come. Some excerpts from My Italian Therapy, written and narrated by Gina Fiore. Audiobook available on Amazon Audible. Good morning. We are headed for a walk, and we're going to head from my house, we're going to head to the trails. So I've never taken my camera with me, and I don't usually take my camera with me because it's usually peaceful and quiet. And I don't like to carry it because I don't have any pockets in my clothes. But I'm going to take it anyway. It's garbage day, so everybody's trash cans are out. This is my neighborhood. We have some pretty nice historic homes. And it's a lovely, quiet kind of place. As we cross over the first street, the mountains are right in front of me. So I walk 2 streets up to the left, and the trails are 5 blocks to the west. So this is the top and the end of my block. Got this lovely home that looks like a resort at the top of my street. And if you go to the right, it continues up the mountains. If you go to the left, which is where we're going, it goes to the beginning of the trail. and it starts at the graveyard. Fall is over, and after the next few days, pretty much into winter. Temperatures will be like 40s and 20s at night, so figured I'd do this. Next 2 days I'll be working on the house outside. It's going to be in the 60s. And after that, in the afternoon when the sun's out, it's pretty nice. It's probably going to be in the 50s out in front of my house, but I'm getting ready to leave, so I won't be doing much work after the next 2 days. There's really not that much to do outside. Pretty much I'm going uphill, so get the rest of the stuff done inside. So it's a lovely little hill town, because that is a hill, and I am on a hill. And we've got a huge mausoleum down at the bottom of the cemetery, as well as a war memorial. And here's the bottom of the end of my street. And everybody's doing work right now because we've only got a couple more days before winter comes. The trash man is today. I'm doing work on the house behind me. We've got a beautiful cemetery. It's on a hill and goes right to the trails. Love cemeteries. They're so peaceful normally. Normally it's really quiet this time of day. So I'm going uphill because this goes up the mountain. And the cemeteries always have the best perches and the best views. The views up here are spectacular when you get to the top. Basically it's all woods. So when I move, I don't settle for anything less than where I'm moving from. I upgrade. So I'm like 7 blocks from the cemetery and the trails, and I want to be in the woods by a river and have a view of the ocean. How's that? So one day when that happens, if I ever leave here, that's on my agenda. And down below the cemetery, on the way to the trails, we have tennis courts, pavilions for picnics, creek. There's a huge waterfall up here. There's a creek. There's a place where they have concerts. And it's a lovely park. And then on the other side of the road, there's an amazing golf course. So I'm in a really awesome spot here. It's pretty gorgeous all year. It doesn't matter what time of year. Spring, summer, winter, or fall or winter. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Guess they're doing something over there on the golf course too. Because up on the hill there, that's the golf course. And I hear like a lawnmower or something. There's the park. And here's the beginning of the trails. So you can go straight or go up the yellow trail. They're all marked because they go on for miles and miles and miles. We're just going to go up the big trail today to the waterfall. And beyond this lake, gorgeous lake, we've got the golf course. It's a calm day. It's cold, but it's a beautiful calm day.
And across the street is the golf course. So dang, yeah, it's kind of hard, when you move because there's the park down there and the waterfalls right there. And I upgrade when I leave, so see what happens. Beautiful day. Look, you can hear one of the springs coming into the lake. So basically, they catch the water here for our drinking water, basically. Here we go, crossing the lake. Crossing the bridge from the lake. We just came from the waterfall. I'm going up the little trail to the road. It's a 2-lane. And maybe like one car when I'm walking on it goes by. And then here we've got the golf course. Beautiful golf course, 18 hole. And a lot of times I just walk on the course instead of the street. Can't complain about that. Mountains in the background. Excuse me. So we're not missing nothing. Nothing. Waterfalls, trails, lakes, golf courses, graveyards, highway. I'm like a block and a half from the highway. And when I get down here, you can see the front of the waterfall. And I'll go down there. Oh, here comes the one car. So let's walk on the trail. Let's walk on the golf course today. I call our hills mountains because really the only difference between our mountains and the mountains where I lived in Seward, Alaska was basically you've got 3,000-foot peaks from the town, from sea level, and then you've just got glaciers that go up higher. And who needs glaciers? I don't need to be climbing up glaciers. I don't even climb the mountains. Well, that's good enough. Golf course, hiking trails. I should be work for the Chamber of Commerce in Waverly. Golf, anyone? I guess they do have sponsors at each hole. This one is Stonehouse Retirement Income Planners. So how convenient is that on a golf course? Here's more of the golf course. A beautiful Thursday morning. It's quiet here. Trails, golf courses, and cemeteries. That's my go-to places. So here from, I don't know, 15-6 par 4. What does that mean to the golfing people? I don't know what hole that is. Not hole? Maybe it must be, right? Anyway, have a nice day. Then sometimes I walk the rest of the way home on the street because there's maybe like a car or two that will pass, and that's it. It's pretty quiet. So you got the trails to my left and the golf course to my right. And I'll head back to town. And there's some of the parking for the trails and the park. So there's several different places where you can actually park your car. I just walk from my house, and the creek's right over there. Let's head home, get some work done. So we've got the golf course on my right. I'm headed back to my house. So we just turned to the left off the road, and I'm 5 blocks this way. And the little creek is right here. And that comes off the waterfall. So we kind of made a round trip. It's my neighborhood. Well, now we're headed back to my house after a nice little hike. It's a sweet little neighborhood. It's pretty quiet. And there's the house. Which is going to be painted this spring. Well, winter's coming here in upstate New York. And we're all buttoned up and ready for the snow or the cold. Everything's all trimmed up. The shovels are out. The cushions are in. The ice melt is out in the buckets. And there's something so peaceful about this time of year when everything's put away for winter. All of the plants are going into their dormant stages. We still have a few flowers here and there. The leaves have fallen off the trees. You can actually see the pathway again. Got mulch covering everything, kind of like everything's tucked away. There's sleepy winter slumber until spring. It's so peaceful. And the strange thing is my garlic started coming up. It's okay. And everything else, I haven't started the fence boards yet, but everything's trimmed up and ready to go. So if I have a nice day here and there before I leave, I may start cutting the boards, spend the day doing that. But other than that, there's cats everywhere. It's like catdom here. Not necessarily my yard every day, but anyway. So everything's done. I'm going to hang up my bike underneath the awning. And, yep, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So I've got all my tools that I think I need in the bucket. And I'm going to get a piece of wire so I can hang it off the ladder. So let's see how we do. Well, since the moldings don't look like they need to be replaced, let's do the screen. Okay. So we got all the, actually I could have reused this. How funny. I went and found the same size. I probably could have reused it. Pulling off the screen so I can go ahead and measure. It. It was broken, and I'm tired of looking at this big hole, and I had tape on it at some point. So now I'm going to go ahead and replace it. I'm going to cut a piece of screen and get this over with. Well, I've got plenty of screen, so I'm going to go ahead and trace the amount of screen that I need and use a piece of chalk, cut it a little larger, and repair the screen finally. Extra, and I'll use a knife just to get the extra. When I'm done, it should work splendidly. I'll get this done. Another job before winter. It's not really an important job, but it is a job. So I got my screen. Let's go fix the screen.
Looking alive, feeling alive, I got no complaints. I cannot complain, oh no, I cannot complain. Out your dodging fame, oh no, we are not the same. Engine running, sitting on blades, I'ma chat the thing. Feeling the way, let's celebrate, I'ma pop the thing. What does it mean to know who you are? I'm working on learning acceptance. Working on taking it far and counting the cards and count my blessings. Working for free ain't really for me, I know what I'm worth. Working on me and working on beats and working on nerves. I'm working the curb. I'm feeling the vibe, finna go slide, a part of the perks, a part of the moment. I put the city on my back, just part of my shoulders. Ignore what they told us, know how I'm rolling. Ay. Anybody say I can't, I say I ain't convinced. Ride around in the city, I black out the tents. Gassed up, they gon' let me, yeah. Fill up the tank, getting money on the rich, yeah. Got no complaints, got no complaints, yeah. Got no complaints. Looking alive, feeling alive, I got no complaints. Got no complaints, yeah, got no complaints. Looking alive, feeling alive, I got no complaints. On God, on soul. Never switch on the code, never switch on the bros. Ayy, feel the love, feel it close. Never know how it grows, never know when it goes. Ayy.
See if I could tape this. Cutting the screen without cutting the screen. Can't do it with the camera in my hand. Oh well. It's hard to videotape doing a screen in the spline, but look at that. New screen, all done. Yay! I used the old spline. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I was running around looking for spline the same size, and I could have just used the old one. So now, oh, this one more got finished. Yay! Today I'm taking down my lists and I'm creating one large one to hang on the wall because we're getting down to the wire here. Less than 3 weeks till I leave. Okay, got that out of the way. The new upgraded list, 1 page instead of all those papers. So we've gotten down to the wire, 2.5 weeks to go.